Hi, Cancer. This is Regina, and you have pulled the Empress card. The Empress card is about your ability to sit in your power, to sit in your loving power, to not resist your persona of love, generosity, caring, giving, your gentle nature. This does not belie a strong work ethic. However, this work ethic is more about being in rhythm with the natural timing of the seasons, however that may be relevant to whatever you're working on, because this Empress is productive. It's also about your attunement to those that you're working with or for, your ability to flow in the process and to recognize that the rewards of your efforts are what you deserve as a result of the efforts you've made. This is not just giving care, love, being generous, guiding others, nurturing others. This is also about receiving the rewards of that effort, being recognized, allowing yourself to receive love, to be elevated, to glory in the flow. I love this energy for you because you have been cared for at this particular time. I believe you're experiencing the glow of the attention you've received. It can be for as a reward for an effort. It can be as a healing exercise in being tended, your health being tended, your an improvement in your environment or your well-being overall that has been you have received. You've allowed yourself to receive, understanding that this is your right, this is your birthright, that this is merely a reflection of the love and energy that you have given. In your present, we have the High Priestess. Wow. There's something about your role in your community, in your world, in your place of employment, or within your family. You are the bringer of a tradition that allows you personally to reflect upon your experiences within this community, this family, or this team that you're a part of. You have a distinct role you've played, and it has been misunderstood because of your humility and because of the way in which you understand that a lot of the wisdom that you can share has to be withheld by those who don't understand it, or that there is a lot of misinterpretation of your efforts or your guidance. You cultivate this space of silence in your life because that's how you're best able to reflect upon your experiences and learn from them. You may be somewhat invisible or feel like you're in the background of something. And this could be in the background of a family, of a team, where you're employed, not the upfront person or the people that are out front taking all the heat and receiving the rewards or acknowledgement. But you understand that this is part of your growth experience, your ability to recognize your power, the power of your wisdom that is comfortable being shielded and protected because there is access to powerful power through your wisdom that is not offered or gifted or accessible to everyone. In the past, the Nine of Jades, the Nine of Pentacles, indicates this very independent place that you are already coming from. This is not, as some often interpret this, about being in your power as a bachelor or a bachelorhood status. This is about the independence you have as an individual despite your relationships, because you're showing me here that you are deeply embedded in very loving relationships. That love may be contentious, as I'm sure it often is. You may feel neglected or overlooked, but you are a part of a community of relationships and you understand your particular place in them, no matter how marginal that may feel or how you may look. So you've cultivated this individualism, this way of being an independent thinker, uh, owning your own powers, your own gifts, and considering the way in which you develop yourself according to your interest and your own principles of growth. This indicates accomplishment that has led you to a kind of a spiritual appreciation of your unique role in your community, in your life, one in which you allow yourself to retreat to your own place of stillness and pleasure. Having cultivated your own garden, you enjoy your own garden. You enjoy your own thoughts, your own talents, your own activities and leisure. You're also free to align yourself and invest in yourself and in those things that resonate with you. If you are part of a significant relationship, a long-term relationship, you are a prized partner for your independence of thought, for your willingness to be independent, to not require to lean on someone for your sense of identity. That makes you a formidable partner in any enterprise you and others decide and agree upon. In the future, we have the Chariot. You have uh, taken the best aspects of your independent experience, your ability to think for yourself in partnership with someone significant. And you have understood that you are not responsible for the care and fixing of the problems of others, particularly those that may be close to you. Maybe this may be team members or family members who see you as marginal or off to the side or somehow a little odd, not quite fitting in with the team, and yet come to you or vent to you about problems that they're having or rail against your spiritual authority in the group. It's an authority you have whether you are seen as a belonging member or not. There's a way in which you command a sense of moral authority or spiritual authority that others may resent. And this is in part because you accept who you are. You understand your purpose, your beauty, your contribution to the family, the community, the effort that you're making, the project or your job. You are instead focused on your own goals and desires in a way that really allows you to set some very clear boundaries with others, that releases the need to fit into the group, that lets you not have to worry about belonging or fitting in because you already belong to the world. You already belong to your community. You belong to your relationships, your significant relationships. You know that you fit in to the things that are important to you. And so that sense of wanting to belong, wanting to fit in, always feeling left out has been long abandoned. And instead, you're focused on the things that help you expand and grow. If this reading is resonating for you, please like this video, please share this video, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all that you do to support me. And if you're interested in a personal reading, because this is general, information for that is in the description box below, where I'm featuring a half-off sale through the end of the year. Thank you to all of you who have participated. And I pulled the gratitude card. I'm thankful for the life and the opportunities that it presents. I'm thankful for this life. So you feel the sense of being exactly where you need to be. What a joy, what a relaxation, what a sense of appreciation you have for even the most challenging, difficult experiences. And many of you have been marked by difference, whatever that means to you. Of course, we all have our unique qualities and experiences, and that can lead to a sense of not being a part of something that we desperately want to belong to. But you've come to accept the beauty of your unique qualities, the acceptance of your place in the world, and this fills you with a sense of gratitude that you can participate in an abundant world. The sense of abundance is something that radiates from you, but it's something you've carefully cultivated. You're rejecting the rampant consumer culture that tells us we need more, more, more. We need to fix what's broken within us, what's flawed within us. You reject that. You understand that you have all that you need, that you are enough. And this is quite radical, particularly at a time when our our social structures seem to be built on selling us things that just break and we need to buy over and over again. So this is a little bit of a nod to uh, the winter holidays in the Northern Hemisphere, where we are inundated with uh, uh, calls to buy, things we don't need or that we have had many of. I'm going to clarify the High Priestess in your present with the World card and with the Three of Pentacles. Wow. You have begun to work on a cultivation of something that is becoming better. You're committed to a service, to an experience, to a project that improves upon something that already exists in the world. This can be a restructuring of your literal world, your literal home for you, Cancer, where home is really where the heart is. Home has a special meaning to you. Your domestic environment is your world, and you are intent to improve upon that. In many ways, that means a discarding of things that you don't need, a decluttering, a divestment of redundancy in your life that simply occupies your effort to maintain. This may be an opportunity where you see reflected around you others who have perhaps a more a richer or a more abundant material experience than you, and you are not envious. You have actually long abandoned that approach to your life, to the need for more things, to the need for a grander house, a bigger car, more exotic vacations or yoga retreats. Or I'm not dissing those things. What I'm saying is less is more for you. It's about the quality of life that you lead. And you have a newfound appreciation of what that means to you. In the past, the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment card and the Page of Cups. Wow, this is really as almost as though going back to an earlier experience uh, of creativity, of joy, of simplicity, yet there's a way in which you recognize the lessons the awareness that you've grown on this journey has actually brought you full circle to the sense of joy, wonderment, amazement at the world and its complexity. Being able to reduce down the most complicated social or cultural scenario to its most basic elements. Feeling good, looking good, enjoying the quality of the simplest elements of your life, good food, shelter, good books, a simple life. And this has helped you to understand your journey at finding a way into a life that has always been a part of your experience. So there's an interesting way that you are engaging your sense of wonder and joy in the world, your sense of caring and being cared for. This speaks of a beautiful relationship or passion that you are experiencing in a new way that you now understand how attention to the quality of your life improves your world, improves the world. That this is just what the world needs: happy, satisfied, well cared for people. And that sense of enjoying the abundance of life is something you wish to share with others. In the future, the Chariot card is clarified by the Five of Swords and the Three of Cups. Wow. This is coming up a lot for many of you, for many of us, I should say. The sense of having, changing the way that others perceive you, not by attending to those perceptions, but by attending to the sense of wholeness, wellness, and competency that you understand is your birthright, how you've developed yourself, how you understand and have faith in your own ideas, how you no longer second guess yourself or doubt your instincts. You understand what truth is, and this truth no longer cuts you, hurts you, excludes you. This truth now simply helps you align with all the people who love you, all the people who you know are like you. You belong to a powerful tribe of individuals that you've known along the way in your life, that you have stayed connected to, that love you, that support you. This can be about your childhood, schoolhood, formative years, community still being there for you, you still being connected to them, the luxury of really looking at the growth that you've experienced as a group, this ongoing ability to love and appreciate others for who they are, for shoring them up, for reassuring them in a way which is based on your own experience of having found that acceptance within. I'm going to finish off this reading with Flora and Fauna of Africa and hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'll link a playlist in the end screen, this side or this side, for your enjoyment if you're enjoying this content. And I pulled the lobster, and the key word is release. I don't want to say you don't care anymore. I just think that you care for the things that are aligned with your truth and what matters to you. Explore your deepest emotions. Vulnerability leads to new experiences and understanding. Thank you so much, Cancer, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.